Hi everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Welcome to Karen's Sizzle and Spice. This is gonna be a fun one today. I'm making chicken wings. I never really thought I would enjoy chicken wings as much as I do, but when they're cooked the right way, they're fantastic. And no, you don't have to deep fry them. I'm gonna show you a secret way to make them that makes them so crispy and delicious. So today what I'm using is, I'm gonna use about 12 chicken wings. I'll be needing some salt, some brown sugar. We're gonna use baking powder, not baking soda. I have a funny story to tell you about this. We're gonna be using some garlic. We're gonna be using some Parmesan cheese. We'll be using some butter. We'll be using some limes. We'll be using some green onion for garnish, some parsley for garnish, some garlic powder, and we're gonna use some barbecue sauce. And I wanted to talk to you about my two favorite kinds of barbecue sauce. Sweet Baby Ray's is a more recent love. I love this stuff. I've always got several bottles in my pantry. And the open pit for me is like from a childhood memory. Reminds me of my father. You know, I came from a family of 8. I have 5 siblings, 2 parents, and my father would barbecue chicken for us every Sunday in the backyard. It was such a great tradition. That grill was overflowing with chicken, and he slathered on the open pit, and he and my brothers would sit at the kitchen table and see who could eat more chicken and whose pile of empty bones would be higher than the other. So, you know, for me, food is so much about family. Reminds me of such great things. Let's get this one started. So friends, I have to tell you, you know, I've been cooking for over 40 years, and you might think that, you know, I don't make mistakes, but I do. So I have to tell you, recently I've made 2 big mistakes. When I decided to make these chicken wings, I did do a video on them a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't use it because I made a big mistake. And this is a mistake apparently that other people have made because I did some research on it, so I'm not the only one. Because what I did was, on these wings, instead of using baking powder, I used baking soda. So, you know, we all make mistakes. We got through the whole video. I made the chicken, we tasted it, and I thought, it doesn't taste as good as it did last time. I wonder what I did. So I thought about it all day long. And my recipe says baking powder. And I kept thinking, what did I? Oh, I used baking soda instead of baking powder. So I had to trash the whole video, and that's why I'm doing this one today. So make sure you use baking powder, not baking soda. Even the most experienced chefs make mistakes. Here's another one for you. You're gonna laugh about this, and I'm gonna show you a picture of it, and then you'll believe it. The other day I'm making garlic bread. I have it in the oven under the broiler. And how many times have I told you guys, when you put something in the broiler, don't walk away, bad things happen fast. So my daughter calls on the phone, and I'm talking to her, and I'm saying to her, I'm watching dinner, I've only got a couple minutes to talk. And in the meantime, I hear this noise in the oven, and sure enough, my garlic bread is ablaze. I'm like, oh my God. And I threw the phone down, and I thought, oh my God. Now, Ed was here, thank goodness, and he went to the oven, and I was surprised, honestly, that he just blew on it a little bit, and it went out. But the flames, I'm telling you, they were high. If I had gotten it, I wish I had gotten a picture of it, but we were too busy putting the fire out. So he blew it out. He was able to take it right over to the sink, and I'm going to show you a picture of what that looked like next. So, you know, what can I do? We all make mistakes. And what's the worst that can happen in the kitchen? Hopefully you don't burn it down or anything. Because I've heard stories of that with really bad cooks. But if you ruin something, you just throw it out and do it again. That's all. We all make mistakes. So my younger daughter is a big cook, and when I told her what happened with the garlic bread, she said that her husband, Nick, has a solution for that. Every time he puts something in the broiler, he sings a little song as he walks through the house not wanting to forget something's in the broiler, he'll just sing a little song like, there's food in the broiler, don't forget. There's food in the broiler, don't forget. I'm gonna sing this song until I take the food out of the broiler. So I thought, well, that's a pretty good idea, and maybe that'll be helpful for you guys too. And I know I'm gonna do it because I don't want to burn anything else. To get this started, I'm just turning my oven on to 250. We're gonna put those chicken wings in on a low heat to start. And the trick to this crispy chicken is the baking powder. It's pretty magical what happens in the oven once you put this on. You'll see. So what I'm gonna do is, you know, chicken wings, we're all familiar. You've got your drumette, the flat part, and the wing part. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut all the wing parts off. And you can leave these together if you like to, but I think they cook nicer if we take them apart. And you know, if you just let your knife do the work, a nice sharp knife, it comes right apart like that. So I'm just gonna do that to all 12 of these chicken wings. And I think this package might have given me 13, kind of like a baker's dozen. And I'll show you what these look like after I get them all cut up. So what I'm doing now that I have all the chicken cut up, I'm just gonna throw it in a big bowl here. And again, you're not gonna believe how little bit of baking powder for all this chicken that it takes. So don't add more. There's absolutely no reason to. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna take a tablespoon of the baking powder, not baking soda. All right, now that I have all my chicken wings coated with this baking powder, salt, and garlic powder mixture, I'm gonna get my cookie sheet ready here, my sheet pan. And I've put aluminum foil on the bottom here. I'm gonna put on a rack on top, and I'm gonna spray the rack with a little bit of cooking spray just so that none of those wings stick. And I'm just gonna put the wings right onto the rack here. I'm making sure that these wings are not touching each other. Get them nice and close on the rack here. After we get these into that 250-degree oven, I'm gonna work on 2 of the dipping sauces. I'm just laughing, guys. It's like a Tetris game here. You know, if they touch a little bit, it's okay. You just don't want anything to be overlapping. So now that I have all my chicken wings ready to go, I'm gonna put them into my 250-degree oven for 30 minutes. And then we're gonna turn the oven up after that and cook them for another hour. So here we go. Now that my chicken wings are in the oven, I want to share some information with you, and I thought I would just read it from the research that I did. I find some things about food just fascinating, and I think this is good for you guys to know. It says baking powder, not to be mistaken with baking soda, is a leavening agent usually used in baked goods such as cookies and cakes. It's a mixture of sodium bicarbonate, cream of tartar, and cornstarch. When it's mixed with salt and coated on chicken, it actually dries out the skin, leaving it crisp and crunchy. Why does this happen? Get ready, science-y stuff ahead. It happens because the addition of the baking powder raises the pH level in the chicken, allowing the peptide bonds in the skin to break down, thus letting the skin get more crisp and brown. Once we turn the oven up to 425 in half an hour, you're gonna see the magic starting to happen. It's gonna snap, crackle, and pop in the oven and get so beautifully crispy. I'll be back. Now that my chicken wings are in the oven, I'm gonna get my first dipping sauce ready to go. Simple and delicious. So I've got my little saucepan heating up. I'm gonna use about 1 cup of barbecue sauce. Oh yeah, I love the sizzle. That's about 1 cup. We're using 1/2 cup of brown sugar. We're gonna use the juice from 2 limes. There we go. Love the lime. Oh, it smells good already, doesn't it, eh?
Yes.
Yum, yum. Okay, we got 1 more half left to go here. Turn it down a little bit. Oh yeah, beautiful. And we're gonna use about a teaspoon of garlic powder. Oh my God, if you could smell this, I can smell that open pit. I can smell the lime, the garlic. Smells wonderful. So I'm just letting that barbecue sauce simmer away here. I've melted about 3/4 of a stick of butter for my next sauce, the garlic Parmesan sauce. So with the butter, I'm going to mince about 4 garlic cloves in here because we do love garlic. To that butter and garlic, which by the way is smelling heavenly, I'm going to add about half a cup to 3/4 cups of grated Parmesan, nice and small. And look at that, I have my sous chef helping me out. If any of you think that Eddie's a great sous chef, raise your hand. He's fantastic. Thanks for your help, Eddie.
Of course, anytime.
Eddie's my guy behind the camera too. He does such a great job. Thanks, hon.
Anytime.
It is smelling heavenly in my kitchen here. Now that Ed's got the Parmesan grated up nice and fine and I've cut up some parsley, I'm gonna put a little bit of the Parmesan and a little bit of the parsley for topping for my garnish. And then the rest I'm gonna put right into the butter and garlic here. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, that Parmesan, it's like a pillow. It's so soft. And the parsley, and we're just gonna give this a good stir, and our second sauce is ready to go here. I'm just chopping up a little bit of green onion for garnish. It's gonna look beautiful on the plates with these wings. And why am I using green onion? Because I love it. Now that I have both my sauces prepped, it's been 30 minutes that my chicken's been in the oven at 250. I'm gonna turn my oven up now to 450. Okay, when we get there to 450. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up to 450 and we're gonna take a look at these wings in about 45 minutes. There's gonna be lots of snap, crackling, and popping going on. You guys are gonna love this. The chicken has only been in for 15 minutes and listen to the magic happening in here. Friends, if you could smell my house, the smell is just intoxicating. And once I put these sauces together with this crispy chicken wings, I can't even imagine what's gonna happen. Come over here, Ed, look at this. They are snap, crackling, and popping in here. 50 minutes later, and these are good to go. Get them out. Take another close look at that, Eddie. Look at that. They're beautiful. Okay, since I have 2 sauces, I'm gonna split these chicken wings up into 2 bowls here. Oh man, they're crispy. I can just tell when I pick them up. Okay, let's see, we'll do 6 of the flats in each bowl. That's 4, 5, 6, and we'll do 6 of the drumettes. We don't wanna be partial to one group or another. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we'll do this in the other bowl here. Next, we're gonna put the sauces on here. I'm excited. Now I've got the chicken split up and I've got my first sauce here. Did you guys notice I'm using my Rachel Ray bowls? I think I used every one of them today. I love these things. They're my everything bowl. Have you noticed each one of them has a different pattern on here? They're just beautiful. They're my garbage bowl, my popcorn bowl, my chicken bowl, my everything bowl. So let's do this bowl first. Look at this beautiful Parmesan sauce just waiting for this chicken. I'm just gonna pour it right over the chicken here. Oh my gosh. Wow, 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 wow. Gonna shake up the bowl here. Watch this. Oh yeah.
Well, Karen has given me the job of putting this barbecue sauce on these chicken wings.
Pour it in there, baby.
So here we go.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that is
Oh.
steaming hot. I can smell it here.
Looks wonderful. Pour it all in there, honey.
Oh yeah, it's going all in.
Oh my gosh, you guys, look at how beautiful this is. Just gorgeous. Now watch what I'm gonna do next. You know, it's all about the way things look, you know? You eat with your eyes first, guys. You eat with your eyes first. So because this has the lime flavor, we're gonna put the lime around here. Look at how gorgeous that is. And we're gonna smack it with some of those green onions. I mean, would you look at that? But let's now plate the garlic Parmesan. Look at these beautiful wings. Look at how gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Ugh, the smell. Oh, gosh. Okay, cut it. You guys, we are so ready to try these wings. My mouth's watering just in anticipation. Let's give it a try. Which one are you gonna try first?
Well, my favorite flavor is going to be the garlic Parmesan, so I'm going to eat those last.
Okay, I'm gonna try the garlic Parmesan first. Oh, they look beautiful. Mmm, mmm, mmm. 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 Maybe not polite to lick my fingers, but I can't help it. The garlic Parmesan is wonderful. Again, these wings are so nice and crispy. That baking powder is like magic on them. Thanks so much for visiting our channel today. I hope this becomes one of your new personal favorites. This will be great for serving at a party.
Yeah.
Or just for chicken and wing loving people. So make sure you check our page often so you'll see when we post new videos. And remember, you eat with your eyes first, so you gotta make it beautiful. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.